here, but this is basics. I just like to say a couple things. Now, first off, here I am. I just started my game, and look at this. Can you see where I am? Where am I? I'm in a lobby all by myself, and look at this. There's Bloodweb, Loadout, Survivors, and Customized. So when I'm in here all by myself, I can do my Bloodweb, and I can do my Loadout. That way, when I click Ready, and I go to the next friggin' lobby, I'm ready to play. You don't wait until you're in the lobby with all the other players to decide to go through all your shit. What kind of asshole are you that sits there making people wait? Sometimes for the killer, when I'm playing the killer, it usually takes a full 3 minutes before I get to start a match. Then you want to run the clock for a minute, another minute, and then it takes another 2 full minutes before the match even starts? Like, come on. Really? Don't be an idiot. You have your, before the match and after the match, you get put into a lobby by your friggin' self. All by yourself. That's where you do your dicking around. If I go to the lobby with a bunch of people in there, and that's where they've decided to do their stuff, I leave. I'll let the clock run right down to friggin' 10 seconds, then I'll leave. Get the killer nice and pissed off, because that's what's gonna happen. Especially if the killer was ready when you joined the room, and you think you're cool because you're level prestige level 20 or prestige level 100. Who gives a shit? Everybody gets to be that level. You're not unique. You're not special. Everybody will get to the worst player this game has will get to prestige 100 if they stay with one character long enough. That's a guarantee. So stop being, and this is a video game, so little power plays like, oh, I'm level this and I'm level that and I have prestige so I can run the clock and blah, blah. Like, no, you're being a douchebag, making players wait when you don't fucking need to. To me, that just means you're going to be an asshole during the game, and you're going to be one of those guys like the title says. The last game I just played, I'm an Iridescent 2, as you can see, which isn't too bad, but I should have been Iridescent 1 like 2 friggin' weeks ago. But I get up 4 pips, and then it goes right back down. Why? Because I get assholes who come right out. They see I'm there doing a generator, and they're being chased, and they come to me to get the killer off of them. That's my own teammate brings the killer to fuck with me, or heaven forbid, okay, say that happens, then they put me on a friggin' hook, right? I get downed and I get put on a hook. Then the piece of shit is being chased by the killer because the killer will inevitably go after that person again. So then the person comes running again with the killer right on their friggin' ass and takes me off the hook. Well, what fucking good is that? Huh? What good is that if the killer gets to take me down instantly? Like, you think, oh, look, I tried to save it. No, you brought the killer to me twice in a row. In a 2-minute span, I got double hooked. Then the prick left me on the ground for the rest of the mission. By that time, the moron realized what a fucking big mistake they made and starts coming back down a couple of times, and they get put on the fucking hooks, and he saved me for last to put on the hook. Don't be an asshole. Seriously, the killer's chasing you. Don't. What do you like? Is it your mommy and daddy? Oh, help mommy and daddy get the killer off. No, deal with it. If you get struck down, you get struck down. You don't bring the killer to the other players unless they're on the hook. There is no other player anywhere near to get the guy off the hook before he dies. That is the only time it is okay for you to take a player off the hook while you've got the killer on your ass. Because he might, depending on what perks he's got on, the guy who gets off the hook might be able to get away. Might. But that's my biggest pet peeve. Okay? So stop doing that. Don't be assholes. Oh, and another thing, if somebody's been helping you and they get put on the hook for the first time, Don't go hide in a closet when you're on the other side of the board. You go hide in a closet. We can see you hide in the closet, and so can everybody else who's watching the friggin' broadcast. They see what a little coward you are, hiding in the closet. That's just giving the other player the finger, saying, I'm not coming to get you. I'm waiting for you to die so I can get the hatch. That's when I start rooting for the killer. So anyway, I'm going to play another game, and we'll see what happens here. So, recap. Don't be an asshole. Don't bring the killer to a player on the hook unless the guy is going to die if you don't, because there's no other players to help. If there are other players to help, don't run around the guy on the hook being chased by the killer. Take the killer away from the hook so somebody else can run up and get the save. And you helped by leading the killer away. That's what that's what a real person in that situation would do. Not a piece of shit coward. Don't be a piece of shit coward. Seconds, 23, 24, 26. So like 29 seconds it took for a survivor. Usually, at this time of night now, after 11 p.m. I'm on the East Coast. So after 11 p.m. then yeah, it only takes about 12 seconds when you're the killer. But during the day, it takes like 2 to 3 minutes. I've counted it out. Used a stopwatch. So then when I kill her, by the time I get there, and then everybody's ready except for one asshole, I tunnel that asshole. I will camp that asshole. I will tunnel that asshole until he is dead. And if anybody else tries to stop me and save that guy, I will tunnel and camp their ass until the original fucker is gone. And everybody should do that to these clock-running assholes. It's the worst when you're playing Grand Theft Auto. That they're sitting there like they're playing Barbies, dress up Barbie. Oh, I need the prettiest outfit before I can do this mission. And it's worse on Grand Theft Auto because the clock's 5 minutes. You gotta sit. They expect you to sit there for 5 minutes while they're going through their clothes. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm an adult, so this channel is for adults only. It's not for little kids. You don't like the swearing, go to another fucking channel. I used to do conspiracy stuff on this channel, and I will be here and there again, ghosts and UFOs and shit in the future once my computer's fixed. For now, just video games. Throw this pen. See, I like to try to just stay the fuck away from everybody. But you don't get as much points that way. At least that way you don't have to worry about some douchebag leading me. Oh, there's a guy over there, I'll bring the killer to him and then I can get free. Looking for totems. We got Wexler. Since he is over here, over here. While you're running, it's good to look down spots, and you'll find it in corners like this. There'll be like a little stack of 3 bones. That is what you need to find to bless the totems or to cleanse them. And you want to get rid of those either by blessing or cleansing, because then it screws up the killer. They help him be able to find you and give him other perks and shit like that. You don't want that. right now. I'm wasting a lot of time, but I really want to find a freaking totem. If you don't hear the terror radius, go ahead and say, don't stand there, don't crawl. Get them off the friggin' hook if they're not hearing the terror radius. Get a decent distance away and heal them as quick as possible. And for those being taken off the hook, watch to see if somebody's following you and stop as quickly as possible so they can heal you. I don't know how many times I've gone running around chasing people trying to heal them, and they just keep running. Now, I don't know if she's going to go help this Ada or not. She's already been hit. Both need healing. Oh no, just one. But then you can heal them quicker. They don't always just take off. Hello to my one viewer. Silly as it is, this game is addictive. Trying to stay alive. All the boards are pretty similar in that, but try to stay alive. And it's trippy. Feel the energy just like you do watching a horror movie. Now I could have just stayed there, and he would have ran past. That's what happens when you get can't blame them, but you can't blame me either. I'm trying to stay alive, damn it. And that's another thing you'll notice about me on my broadcast. No matter where I get struck down, there's always a hook right there. Always. Even when I put up that perk. Spread them farther apart. Okay, so now this is how you do it. The killer's not chasing her. Heal myself. Fine. And I gotta get back buddy. You suck. Come on, leave me. Wexler's got a little dick, little dick, little dick. Wexler's got a little dick, and that's why he wants us to. Didn't expect that. Come on, come over here and heal me. Ah! Friggin' super lucky. Yes, he did. Telling him I'm in here. Did you see that? She's helping him. She's friggin' helping him. What the fuck is that about? Telling him where I am? What the fuck is that about? Now, if I send her a fucking nasty message saying, you're a piece of shit, why the fuck would you do that? I'm gonna be the one that plays PlayStation. He'll send a message, oh, this guy said a swear word at me. And I'll be the one that's fucking blocked or kicked off the fucking PlayStation and have to start a whole new account. That motherfucker stood there and pointed at the fucking thing I was in. Unbelievable. I am so glad I got that on video. I'm reporting that motherfucker. Yeah, of course she doesn't want people sending her messages. Unfucking real. Motherfucker led the piece of shit right to me and said, oh, he's in there. Like, what the fuck is that? So that's what I've heard about, how some people are working with the killers and shit like that. So obviously that's what the fucking piece of shit was doing. And it's like there's nowhere for me to complain about that piece of shit doing that to me. But I'd be the asshole. And that fucker's winning. Who else is she screwing? Don't heal her! Why is this idiot healing her? That pig had no reason to lead the killer to me. None. And this moron obviously doesn't realize that they didn't see what happened. Doesn't know that Hattie's working with the killer. Unfriggin' real. And Hattie's name is Scissored Your Mom 69. So remember that name, people. If you ever see that fucker, leave him on a hook if he gets put there. Because he's probably working with the killer. Or just leave. Because he's probably working with the killer. These two poor fools are going to risk their lives to save this idiot. No, he already saved the one idiot at her expense. Yeah, see, he left her alone back there to heal herself. Oh, no, okay, no, so it's TTV Pod is the one that is on a hook right now already? Good. Good. I hope he dies. Shit. But this one got turned over because of that piece of shit too. Unreal. Like, I can understand someone panicking and bringing the killer to one of the other survivors in a panic. But to lead the killer to where I hid into a fucking thing? And I hadn't done anything to that TTV Pod's fuckface. Oh yeah, so it's not Scissored Your Mom 69. It's TTV Pod's piece of shit. And I hadn't done anything to that fucker to make him fucking just give me up like that. Okay, well, I'm done watching this. And I understand nobody watching my shit. Because, I mean, really, it freaks me out that people would even want to watch it. For me, this is more about being able to record the way these douchebags fuck me over. And then once I'm able to finally get in touch with YouTube, and sorry, not YouTube, PlayStation, and the game makers of this specific game, and tell them what the fuck is going on. They better come up with a better way for us to be able to complain about these goofs without them being able to get us kicked off. It's like Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto, it's part of the game. They send you to attack other players just in the lobby, in the main city lobby. And then those people get pissed off and complain that you attacked them. And then Grand Theft Auto suspends you for attacking them, even though it's part of the game. And then they pay you to do it. That's just nuts. And this game coddles the killers so fucking much. you get a killer tunneling you and camping you, that's when the tunneling you is like when you get taken off the hook, finally free, they instantly just come for you right away rather than just going after somebody else or the person who saved you in that. They instantly try to take you out. That's tunneling. Camping is when they stand in your face and won't leave so somebody can save them. The fact that they're able to do that, and we can't complain about that, is just insane. Now, mind you, I also say, I do it too because people have done it to me. And I'll do it when someone's being a jerk or when I need to get some kills and they're like just running the gens and getting them all popped. And I'm like, well, I want points too, And in real life, the killer doesn't follow rules. No, you need to do this and you need to do that. No, I'm a killer. If I'm a killer and I put somebody on a hook and then I see somebody out of the corner of my eye coming to save that person, I'm going to turn on that person. Or I'm going to stand right there and dare that person to come try and save them. That's what you would do in real life. So, you can't really put rules on killers. But that's why they need to have the perks and shit in our favor a little bit more. Not everybody can run the killer. And not every killer is friggin' phenomenal. I'm 52. My hand-eye coordination's not what it used to be. I've had several head injuries. What about people like me who are a little bit slower mentally now? We should be able to play these games too without just being like pips. Like I said, 2 weeks I've been trying to pip. I keep going up 4 and then back down 4, then up 4, down 4, up 1, down 1, up 2, down 2. Like, and it's totally different. They'll give me a pip when I barely do anything, and then I'll do all kinds of shit and not get any pips. I'll do a little bit of everything, including totems, chests, bold, like everything, bold, survival, objectives, all of that shit, and not get a pip. Altruism, yeah, that's the other. Also, if you hear me say red 4 or red 2, red 3, iridescent's too long to say. Even eerie is 2 syllables. Red is 1 syllable, so it's red. Hello to my one viewer. Not doing conspiracies for a little while. Let's see if I can get one generator down. Ready. Gotta get that one thing so I can wake up the friggin' beast. So this friggin' guy has, like, what are the chances of this? The buddy just has to be leading him to me. Yeah, hurry up and get him down, Freddy. Holy fuck. Why is he on me instead of... Oh, okay, 1 hour. She blinded me, too. coming. Stop running, bonehead, so I can wake you up. Sometimes whipping around a tree is the best thing you can do. The killer's only got first-person view, and we have second-person view. Are they working together? Another case of them working together? Like, what the hell? I don't understand that. Why did he let her heal? But he's putting somebody else on a hook. Like, they've got to be working together. Yeah, she told him I was here. Why are they going for her? Is he going for her? Nope, just coming for me. Okay, well, fuck you then. Go ahead. Fucking piece of shit. See, they gotta be working. Why the fuck would he just run by her and just come to me? Twice now. He's left her alone. I'll be shocked if this is my first hook, and I'll be shocked if either one of them comes in. Oh, except maybe the one who's working with the killer. She'll come get me, and then the killer can take me down. Take me out probably more even. I suppose it's possible that the friend, like, she doesn't realize it yet. We don't know the killer's name. See, look, he's following her. And she's not even trying to run. Like, what the fuck, man? She's not even trying to take her out. This is bullshit. Like, absolute bullshit. Oh, but I can't heal myself. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Here, Freddy. They open the door. That was nice. 2 matches in a row, you're somebody working with the killer. Decided to give me a pip. Wow. But then no, I'll lose it on the next one. You just watch. Man, drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon and that shit gives me the hiccups. Not bad though, other than the hiccups. See what I mean about waiting? Like it just takes too long. A lot of these things just suck. Oh, increase healing speed by 5%. Woo! Skill check. Who cares? Let's just see what's up. This thing increases healing speed by 25%, but it reduces your thing by 8 charges. Like, in one of these, you can heal twice, maybe. If it takes 8 charges, you're healing once. So how is that anything good? You know, that's just stupid. This consumes the medkit on one use, so that sucks too, unless you've got that thing where you pop in the lockers to generate it. Says all survivors, so it better be all survivors, including me. Because the last boon thing I put up there, I couldn't heal myself either, which is stupid. Why would I be able to put up something that heals people, but not me? That's just stupid. See, now this Meg's got everybody waiting. Well, he's doing anything. No, it should. Like they should take this stuff away. You shouldn't. This shouldn't be here. When you're in this lobby with people, you shouldn't have the option to do these things. You get a lobby by yourself to do that. It's just friggin' stupid. Clock running pricks. And they pissed off the killer because the killer's been ready all this time. Watching. I am Steve. I am drinking beer, smoking bud, and trying to get to Erie 1. Oh, so that was a mistake. There was 3 viewers. 2 of them must have thought I was doing a conspiracy show. I will be doing those again in the future. I gotta get my computer fixed first, though. Need a new graphics card. Been like 4 months without it, and I can't do my radio show either. It was contagious. Little skulls to the left of the thing, so we can all heal ourselves. That way, if we get struck down and we're in the dying state, we can crawl over to the bone and come back to life from the dying state. And they don't give me any good maps. They have one good map that shows everything, and they rarely pop it up. Usually when I'm running around like this, it's what I spot. he'll be here. With the prick. You have to come close on this generator because he gets going right back here. We need to get some solar down before he loses with every house. Checking all the fucking lockers. Dude, come on. I hate when that happens. They'll put up one that's going the opposite way or one where you gotta hit it immediately or it blows up. And if you don't catch it quick enough, an old guy like me loses his little mind. Fucking boom. Show me a goddamn totem. Usually at least one near one of these friggin' generators. Is that it? Yeah. These little stalls. And we want to bless this. more distortion in the air. That's going to be it. Oh, you flick! You got me on the hook. Yes, yes, Mr. Peter. This guy, he is an asshole. If he does take off. Spotted already. And of course, he's going to come perfectly fine. What do? You need to do these generators, but he's invisible and popping back and forth through all. You do that, and then you hope you get the save, or that somebody else gets it before you get there. So you don't feel like an asshole. So they always wait until I'm about to get there. No friggin' Yes, he will. There you go. Go ahead. Not going to be able to outrun him with the shop. Would have been able to use them. This is what I mean. There is a hook everywhere. You cannot flip-flop. Well, you can wiggle free. No, you can't. You can't, because they give a perk to these guys for iron grip, so that you can't wiggle off. Look at this trick. He couldn't let one of us live. Greedy piece of shit needed all of us to die. What a did not fun when that happened. Like, look, you get 3 kills, even 2. Like, let one guy fucking greedy Americans. I don't know for sure it's American. Could have been the Japanese or whatever. But greedy fuck. And here goes the pip I just got. This is why, because safety. Wow, unbelievable. Unfriggin' real. Usually that would have been gone. See, this is the loading screen for the loading screen. The loading screen only takes about 5 seconds, but the loading screen for the loading screen, well, they need a minute for that. See, here's a loading screen. 5, 6, 7. See, that was nothing, but the first one, they needed a full minute. Unreal. Like something like that, it should be the hatch and something else, not just the hatch. Like there was a thing, they must have just got rid of them today, because I used some today that helped you track the totems. Unreal. Go. See, now these are the kind of lizards that, oh, I'll wait until I'm in the room with people, and then I'll do my friggin' blood web and my loadout. Okay, these guys weren't too bad. Usually people just run the fucking clock, and anybody who does that, if you watch this later on, and you do that, you're a douchebag. You're a low-life douchebag. You only think of yourself. Otherwise, you would click right away like these people pretty much did. Like you think it gives you power. Oh, I'm in control of when the game begins because I'm not hitting ready. Pretentious little fucking pussies. Oh, and for the record, there were only 2 genders. Everything else is mental problems. If you were born with a cock and balls, you're a man. If you were born with breasts and vagina, you're a woman. Everything else is in your head. I want to be a rock star, so should I call myself a trans rock star? And everyone should treat me like a rock star? And call me a rock star because that's how I feel? That's just stupid. We gotta stop letting mental people run the planet. Especially these douchebags at YouTube that like to fucking... I haven't been able to monetize my channel ever because these pricks keep me either under the subscribers that you need, which is 1,000. I think I've got more than 1,000 on here, but they keep me under the 4,000 hours you need. And you can't even get in touch with anybody at YouTube until you've got that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of view. You don't have access to customer service. So they keep me under that, so I can't get in touch with them and complain about the bullshit they're pulling on me. guy was in here and then leaves. Oh, yeah, there is a thing in there. Yeah, there's a thing here, moron. I see now. Thought I could get away with that. And like, look at that, how the friggin' yellow gets smaller each time. It's like everything they can do to give the killer an advantage. All of this time, I should have been able to get off a long time ago. Yeah, I know you got it. I gotta remember, when I'm playing killer, I always go to the left, and I catch people. And then I do the same thing, and they go to the left. Screw you, bitch. Not my fault you didn't know whether it was... Oh, look at this asshole camping me. This is what I mean. Look at this little pussy. Always on me, come on. Now most people would run for the guy, right? Well, I don't want to bring the killer to the guy, because then the guy can't get away, right? See, look at those guys. They brought the killer to the guy. Freaking moron. I need to find a fucking totem. If you don't like swearing, go to another channel. I'm an adult. I swear. Wow. Dude's just owning it. I can control it. You're just gonna camp both of them? Like, what an asshole! This guy's not letting us do shit. Like how? This is why I never get to piff. Because we get douchebag killers who won't fucking let people do anything. And he can just teleport back and forth between them. Like, how is that fair? Now he's gonna teleport up here. Screw it. Yeah, take me. Fucking people like this are just fucking low-life. So now I'm on second hook and they've all run away. None of them are coming together. Unreal. There's one guy way back there, just standing there. I mean, they really can't, because we got this asshole here camping. Pull out your dick and start jerking off. Fucking loser. Like, these guys are just fucking losers. Need to kill his job kill? Well, yeah, but fuck, let us get some points. Fuck, man. When he's a survivor, I bet he gets pissed off at killers who won't give him any fucking points. The douchebag's gotta do it to everybody else? Hey, fuck, man. Fucking grow up, people. What am I saying? These are fucking children playing these games. This game is not for children. This game is for people like 25 and up. Anybody below that, they're gonna turn into fucking killers and be desensitized to violence of all kinds. I love video games, but we don't mentally mature. Our brains don't fully form until we're 27. So we shouldn't be making no decisions about nothing. We should have no exposure to this kind of bullshit until we're at an age where our brain is fully developed and we can discern for ourselves properly what's right and what's wrong. Because otherwise you end up with these losers who listen to everything the news says. Oh, the guy on the news said this, and Justin Trudeau said that, and Doug Ford said this, and the Democratic Party, they said this. And, come on, it's all bullshit. Learn to think for yourself. Look what's going on. All the prices, gas, everything's gone to shit since we let the liberals rule everything. And they stuck us in a fake pandemic. Yeah, fake. They haven't isolated the spike proteins. This video is probably going to be end up pulled because these cocksuckers watch every video I do. I haven't done a video in fucking a year, and I haven't been on in like 4 or 5 months. And they sent me a notice today that I went through and pulled off every video I had that they could possibly nail me for. They still found something to nail me for. Don't know what it is because I can't see it on my cell phone. Unbelievable. Alright, I think that's all for now. Take care, anybody who watches this. Remember, don't bring killers to the guy on the hook unless you're that guy's only option before he disappears and dies completely. There was another thing, but I'm kind of stoned and forgot. Yeah, no, what's it? Don't bring the killer. And you know what? Don't friggin' get pissy and like leave, disconnect and shit. DC, what they call it. Don't pull that shit, because then you leave the other guys fucked. At the very least, have them put you on the fucking hook and then just die that way. Because then that way at least you don't get stuck. Like now, if I do DC because of Killer's being a douchebag tunneler, it's like 30 to 40 minutes now that they ban me from playing. So why do that? You screw your team members by doing that. And the Killer doesn't get his points. So don't be assholes. Take care.